Ultron, call him.
Yes, boss. Calling up. Mega useful.
All according to plan. Stupid. What is it?
We need to talk.
Can it wait? I'm a little busy at the moment.
It won't take long. Besides, we need to discuss some things.
Fine. All right. We'll make it quick. I'm in the middle of something. Next time, for sure. Malicious One, it's me. Malicious One, are you there? Malicious One, come in. That's a command. I command you to come in.
Yeah, I'm here. What is it?
Well, someone who called this meeting pretty late.
Wait, what do you mean by late? I told you to call me at midnight.
Well, guess what, genius? It's 12:03, 3 minutes past midnight.
Dude, when I said that I wanted to discuss some things at midnight, I didn't mean directly at midnight. I meant around midnight. Do you know what around means? Around midnight, okay? Not exactly at midnight. And besides, I'm tidying up a few things right now because we're at the end of our business transaction. So whatever it is, like, you can tell me right now because I'm gonna wait for the money and then, you know, stuff like that. So let's just get down to our business right now.
Yes, I agree. Otherwise, this would have been a big waste of my time. So this better be good.
Alright, I know you're probably annoyed since I interrupted something important earlier, but I need to tell you something?
Well, yeah, obviously. You kept me from having the perfect chance to strike at you, Junction 11, until you called this meeting, or should I say, this so-called meeting of yours.
Well, that's the reason why I called you. You can't just go on striking people, our opponents, I mean, in the middle of the daytime when there's so many witnesses outside, okay? You can't just do that. We have to be subtle. We gotta have a plan, a subtle plan to take over the Thomas the Tank Engine community, okay? We can't just do what you're doing. I am a thinker, okay? I'm a genius. So I know what I'm saying when I say we need to be subtle. Okay, we need to be subtle, and not only that, we have an arms trade going on, and I don't want to get exposed, I don't want you to get exposed, I don't want any of us to be exposed. I don't want our business to shut down. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
And there's the other problem. We've been planning for months now, and we haven't done a single thing. Time waits for no man, and if we keep on lazing around doing nothing, we're not going to get anywhere.
Look, I know you're feeling impatient, okay? Well, to be honest, I really don't care about your feelings. Like, I don't care if you're impatient. I mean, I care because you're my partner in this whole business. You're my friend. You're my closest friend. But I don't care that you're impatient, okay? And besides, this will all be worthwhile, okay? This patience that we have, this patience that I have, it'll be worth it, okay? Us waiting will be worth it. You gotta wait, you gotta chill. You know what they say, you gotta chill, you gotta take a chill pill. You know, you gotta take a chill pill. Because you're, obviously, you're, I don't know what you are. I know who I am. I'm the cool one. Between you and I'm the cool one. I'm the badass. In this whole thing, I'm the badass. Because I'm the malicious one. I'm a genius. And a badass at the same time. But the point is, it'll be all worth it in the end if we wait. Not only that, we got that deal coming up with Mr. MPS.
That's the other thing. I thought this dealing was supposed to take place months ago, but instead, Mr. MPS had to keep both of us in the dark. He hasn't gotten back to us since. If anything, I think he's holding out on us. In my personal opinion, I don't think we need him.
You have to remember, these things take time, okay? These things take time. This isn't like a fast process, okay? Especially in the business world. I mean, you and I, we're businessmen, literally. We should know this by now. Things take time. It's not a fast process, okay? Now that we're dealing with the Sudrian, you know, we're dealing with Sudrian, we're dealing with useful, and we're also dealing with so many more people in the TWRC that could potentially be a threat to us.
Listen to me, man, and listen to me now. I understand that there are many ways to get revenge, to get even, and to get power. But my main objective is to get rid of Useful Engine 11. Not to get involved in all these dealings, not to expose myself to the light just yet, and definitely not to be set up. If we don't do something soon, I'll do it myself.
Well, calm down, dude. Don't get your staff in a twist. Whatever. I don't even know why you even carry that thing. Oh wait, I forgot I made it. Oh no, you made it. Okay, whatever. The point is, just...
My staff wouldn't be in a twist unless you made the process go faster.
The process will get faster, but not with this attitude. Anyways, the transaction is over, I'm assuming. So when he gives us the money, we're gonna split the money when I see you next time. You know, probably tomorrow. I'll split the money and we'll go get a coffee or something. Probably at the Soda Cafe at Nafford. Oh, by the way, when you do come to the Soda Cafe tomorrow, you gotta try their espressos, dude. It is the best espresso I've ever had. Like, just the best. It is awesome. You definitely gotta try it. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now. Not head out. Obviously, I told you I'm gonna wait for the money. But we'll talk again tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow at the really good Soda Cafe. You gotta remember, you gotta try the espresso. It's really good. But yeah, I'll talk to you then.
I guess we'll talk again soon. In the meantime, I have a bit of plotting to do of my own. Until next time, I bid you good night. Alright, well, now that that's done, we can... Oh yeah, I forgot. Since I moved my set table back, I need to clean all this up. Tell you what guys, give me 10 minutes.
10 minutes later.
Alright, now that's cleaned up. Now we can finally... Oh yeah, I forgot. Sets that way. Can you give me another 5 minutes? Thanks.
5 minutes later.
Alright, there we go, a little bit more, and perfect. Alright. Whew, glad that's done. I will say, this is going to be an interesting change, but I will admit, it's for the best though. And now that I got that done, I can finally sit back and relax for a little bit.
Sit back and relax? That's all you can think about right now?
Says the one who hasn't done a review in over a year.
Oh, shut up, man. First of all, look, it takes time for me to make a video, okay? So, yeah, and not only that, but I've been busy making and creating my super duper awesome AI, Jarvis. Right, buddy?
At your service, sir.
I will have you know that I also plan out things too.
Okay, I'll give you credit for that. Useful. But, what are you planning for your next review, huh? Looks like someone's being a little bit of a hypocrite right here, hmm?
The only hypocritical one here is you when it comes to your reviews, while my reviews, on the other hand, have a nice little wit and charm to them, if you so elegantly say.
Says you. I mean, you've only been in the review game for like, what, 3 years? While I have been in the review game for quite a while.
Dude, if it hadn't been for you not giving me that white face, it wouldn't have led to our crossover, and thus we wouldn't be talking like this right now.
Alright, touche. You got me there. You got me there. And besides, I mean, if it wasn't for you, I would have gotten back in the review game, so I still thank you for that. But I'm still on that point that I said just a few minutes ago, so...
Look, dude, I don't even know why we're fighting like this. I mean, I was just trying to relax, and, you know, you just barged in here, uninvited, and shouting at me.
True, but the only reason why I popped in like this, in this way, is because I'm kind of concerned, Useful. You haven't released a review yet for this year, for, 2022.
Alright, I know, man, I know. Laziness and procrastination can get to me, but I tell you that my next review will be the best review ever. It'll be a nice little comeback to when I did my last review around Christmas.
Alright, man, if you think so. But, what character are you going to review?
Well, since I did a review on Oliver back in early 2020, yeah. I think I will do a review on the companion and his best friend, Toad.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you on this one, man. I love the idea that you are doing a review on Toad, but, I was kind of planning on doing a review on Toad. Like, I'm actually in the middle of developing, or, let's just say planning on doing a review on Toad.
Oh, come on, man. I'm pretty sure I can do a Toad review as well. And besides, it's literally 2022 for crying out loud, and what rule is there to say that two separate people can't review the same item at different times? I mean, come on, where does it say that?
It's not that, man. I just don't want people to think that I'm copying you. However, since you are my friend, Useful, if you really want to do this review so badly, I say go ahead.
Thank you, man. I tell you, this is even worse than the time Arthur tried singing Senorita. Alright, are we ready? And cue Arthur.
Hi, I'm Arthur, and I'm socially awkward.
Alright, Arthur, whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, action.
I love it when you call me Senorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya. But every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for you. Land in Miami. The air was hot from summer rain.
What?
Yeah, I pretty much regret that one. That was a really bad idea on my part.
Alright, man, well, I think I'm gonna head out right now. I hope you have a good time with your review on Toad. Right now, I gotta go and do some reviews right now, as it's been a while since I made a review. Like, I think a year or something? I don't know. Anyways, the Subject out.
Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, so might as well get started with this review. Hello everyone, Thomasthesmallengine here, back again for another review, and today we are going to be doing a review on the wooden railway, Toad. So, without further ado, let's get into this review. Toad was first seen in the Railway series in the book Enterprising Engines, but didn't get his official role until the next book, Oliver the Western Engine. He didn't appear until the story Toad Stands By, where he helps Oliver basically get a bigger, I guess, buffer over the trucks. It's basically a way of saying having the upper hand over them, but yeah. And of course, sadly after that, Toad didn't really make too many appearances in the Railway series afterwards. I think Toad Stands By was basically his only appearance in the Railway series. Fun fact in the Railway series, if you already didn't know this, but you probably should at this point, Toad wanted to be Douglas's brake fan. I guess maybe an act of gratitude because, you know, obviously Douglas saved him, Oliver, and Isabel from scrap. But then again, I prefer the pair Oliver and Toad much better. Anyway, we didn't see Toad for a long time until he made his TV series appearance in Season 3. However, he didn't speak in Season 3. So it wasn't until Season 4 where the same episode, Toad Stands By, was adapted for television, and Toad made his starring role. And after Season 4, it wasn't until Season 5 that not just Toad, but also Oliver got way more adventures to themselves in the series alone. I will say, I thank Andrew Brenner for bringing them back in CGI, Oliver getting a little snippet in Tale of the Brave, and then Toad being brought back in the actual season in Toad's Adventure. Now anyway, let's take a look at my model. As judging from my model, I think my version is from 2001 because it has the painted name on the bottom. But Toad's first model was actually made in 1998, and then of course he had another model made in 2000, and his last model was in 2005-2006, where in that model, it's way more detailed than the older model, with a more painted-like face and having an actual brake to it, which I will admit is a really cool feature, I will say. But however, I do like Toad's older model a little bit. Of course, I do like the newer one, but obviously I've had this one in my collection for a long time. In fact, Toad was one of the first models I've had in Wooden Railway for, yeah, a pretty good long time. Anyway, the old model of Toad is really simplistic. Of course, the older model is even more simplistic with flat magnets and wheels, but since I have a more updated version of Toad, you know, with not just updated in model, but updated in face and roof, I will say the model does hold up on its own. Of course, I prefer the face to be painted, the eyes and the mouth. Of course, if you really wanted that, you could have gotten the 2005-2006 version. But, of course, this makes my Toad model look unique. Of course, there's really not too much to say about this Toad, other than the face is good if you look at just a classic version alone, and of course the detailing on the side is very nice and very simplistic. Of course, I'm pretty sure it was updated later on. This Toad model is really good, and I'm not saying that just because I've had this for a long time, but just because I've grown attached to it. It's just a shame that Mattel never made a CGI Toad. It would have been a great 2-pack of Oliver instead of that Oliver fossil set, and would have probably maybe sold a bit more than the original Oliver and Oliver, you know, pack. While that was a good idea, I'm pretty sure we could have gotten a CGI Toad. Oh well. But either way, this Toad model is really nice, and it really gets the job done for me. And of course, the more, I guess, the last model of Toad is not that bad either. I say either one is good. I'm gonna give the newer model a good, I want to say 9.5 out of 10. But I guess I'm gonna give my model a good 10 out of 10, just for the good sake that nostalgia really does hit with this model, with it being one of the first in my collection. With that, guys, those are my thoughts on the Wooden Railway Toad. A really unique model, and even though, you know, I only have the old style version, both models are highly recommended, really, but I guess the older model is personally my favorite, I guess. It's one of the first items in my collection. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. Without further ado, Thomasthesmallengine11, signing out, and take care, everyone. See ya.
the next day.
Whew. Alright, that's another review in the bag. Of course, I probably should have started editing it yesterday, but oh well. Hey, that reminds me. Better get started on my stupid phone. I really need to switch to my computer, but for now, this is good. Alright, go to Power Director and... Oh, looks like I have a few voice messages. Alright, let's hear this.
You can't keep ghosting me for that.
Oh gosh.
I told you, I'm working on my Season 3 video. I'm just leaving the Artifacts plotline to you.
Wait, what did he say? Wait, hold up. This second message is also from Thomas.
Hey, Useful. I have a message I'm sending you.
Sending a message... Sending something my way? What?
It's up to you now.
Wait a minute, what's that sound? What in the world? What does this mean?